how could we transfer billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars from the banks into the hands of the left? How could we do that? One way we could do it is we could take over the universities, the left could, and then they could have the banks be milked of vast amounts of money to pay the leftist professors in the universities. And then, when that's reached its climax, we could just cancel that debt and tell the banks, tough luck, you're not getting it back, after the professors have already lived high on the hog for decades. The professors have spent that money. The filthy, disgusting professors in a lot of cases. Now, not every professor's bad. In fact, maybe as much as 5% of them aren't really bad people at all. The rest of them should be tried for treason. I would just about have to guarantee that. So, and we owe a bunch of money because we paid it to the filthy bastards. Are you sick of government education yet? When are we going to start the discussion about private education, if not now? If now's not the time to start the discussion. How do we privatize education? Easy. You fire everybody that's employed by the government, you reduce the government budget, and you say to Americans, you're free. We don't know what you're going to do. You're going to have to figure it out. You're free. But think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody on the planet has the money to build themselves some schools, it's Americans. If anyone on the planet is smart enough and free enough to make 100,000 individual little schools in the nation all of a sudden, because the federal government steps out just like that, we could do it. America could do it. If any nation in the world could do it, America could. Some other nations couldn't. France certainly wouldn't be able to handle such a thing, would it? They would immediately turn it into a catastrophe, wouldn't they? We used to have this nation dotted with little red schoolhouses, where people 4 and 7 and 10 years old were all in the same room together. And they all knew each other. They were from the same area, same street, the same neighborhood, the same town. That was all across this nation. Now, we can never go back to those little teeny buildings, but we can implement some of the things that they used, like having the 7-year-olds help teach the 4-year-olds and having the 10-year-olds help teach the 7-year-olds. We can do that in this modern world. We can do education in a cost-effective way. We can do it without the socialist training camps and the filthy commie bastards that have been milking hundreds of billions of dollars out of the banks. So, that's where I stand. Privatize education.